into Google. I think have a passion from when you're young, and then if that is your dream, then try to know people at Google, ask them about it, watch these videos, and don't stop working at it.
Even if you know the whole knowledge of the computer science, if you don't know your specialty, it is they won't hire you. I have a specialty in AI, so I just focus on the AI part and data. We are like generalists, but we should know some part as a like, how can I say it? Do you know the T knowledge? So each team member have a different specialty, and you have to find that also.
I mean, to get into Google, there's the resume stage, the resume screening stage, and there's the interview stage. So for the resume screening stage, actually Google has a video online in which how you're supposed or how they want you to structure your resume. So I just follow the instructions there. But personally, I think the best way is to get into a referral because that will bump your resume to the top of the pile.
Do you have any tips for getting a referral?
So I know friends who actually cold message employees at Google for referrals, and that sometimes was because like there's the referral bonus if the candidate gets in. Prospective employees can try doing that.
I think just be yourself, be confident, let your light shine. I think it's very important to also have some form of like entrepreneurial skills. I do observe a lot of Googlers having either their side businesses or they've started things before. Yeah, and I think the entrepreneurship spirit is pretty strong here. Yeah. I think you have to think about daily problems in life and put on your thinking caps on how you want to solve the issues that you see in the world.
Well, of course, there are many reasons, but I think one of the main reasons is do well in interview. And they do ask quite a few behavioral questions to make sure there's a culture fit so that you can fit well in the current team. And also, they have multiple people from the teams going to interview you to make sure that your skill sets and your personality or anything that they found, it actually matches the whole team's feeling or vibes. And then the next thing I think that matters most is your previous skills, your technical skills you use in your previous job actually matches your current job scope, that the role that they are hiring.
For a non-tech background who wanna be get a tech role, you have to earn the knowledge. So I recommend to go to Coursera and taking a course like it's also okay to taking course related to the Google Cloud certification kind of things because it already has like hands-on lab also, so you can experience the knowledge and you can also build actually you can have a experience to build something in the cloud, so it really helpful to the experience.
I did run like a content creation company with a few of my friends at a young age. Yeah, so as long as you show that you can kickstart something, you are passionate, you can start passion projects, even if it's something small, like not making money is fine, like as a side. Yeah, I think that really shows who you are and you have the drive.
No, I didn't do any courses, but I would say like show and don't tell. So for design, it will be the portfolio, and maybe if you're trying to get to engineering, it will be your like coding side projects. So as long as I think people like it when you show that you have a passion for it outside of your work. So if you have side projects and you can talk about it like it's personal, you did it out of your own like volunteering reasons and not because like someone was paying you or making you do it or school was making you do it. If someone sees that like you're doing something out of the passion, then that's also very infectious and convincing. Recently, I've been really inspired by 3D like interactable things inside web pages. So like it's different for everybody. You can just find things that excite you. Made me stand out. I didn't have a design degree to start with, so I actually got an internship first, and I think an engineering background helped me stand out. So, but that's going to be different for everybody. So just try to think of your own thing that helps you stand out. Yeah, I think my manager liked that about me because they also came from an engineering background, and you tend to hire people from different backgrounds. So there will be people from psychology backgrounds and graphic design backgrounds. So you basically want a diverse range.
I wouldn't say I came from a very particularly good university. Honestly, even though grades are important and university is important, it's not everything that they look at. I've known people here who don't even have like a degree that is relevant to their jobs. Like I know a director here has like a degree in music, but somehow he's still here.
I would say probably because the things I have done before, like project management, vendor operations, pretty much similar to what they are asking for. And also,
Is that previous work experience?
yes, my previous work experience is also in another tech companies doing similar things. That's why it matches. So I believe for operations, the experience that matters the most.
Do you have an exceptional background? Like, for example, did you have a high GPA or?
No, that's something I'm not proud of because, to be honest, that's something that I always share with my friends because they were saying that, okay, you got into Google at young age and you actually did well currently. Like, did you score very high? I was telling them no. And actually, my GPA is below average. But that's something I really appreciate about what Google's hiring process is because they never ask for your grade, but for a culture fit.
There's actually two type of interview question. One is technical because I work in the engineering field, and one is for the Google culture. So for the technical things, it's better to you have keep in mind of the basic of the computer science knowledge. And if you are preparing like software engineer, the coding is required, but for my job role, it's actually not. So it's more like I'm making a architecture of the customer's system. So you have to know how to make the system and make the whole picture of the architecture of the IT system. So you have to know hold the basics knowledge in every every field, like database and compute and a network. Those kind of things you must have to know. So we asking a lot of the core knowledge in the technical interview question, and also we have to draw the architecture. So we just ask draw like next generation of this some web application. So if you got the question, you have to draw the system.
So if we are referring to improve their chances for the interview, I would say do LeetCode, and there's this online competitive programming portal called Codeforces. So during COVID, like my friends was like asking me to do it for fun, so that also did help me for the interview preparation.
And what was it called again?
The Codeforces, CODEFORCES.com. Do Codeforces and LeetCode during the army.